Hi everyone, I want to share something that's been a game changer for my health. Organic Farmer. That's farmer with a PH and an ER. If you're looking for top quality, plant-based nutrition, you've got to check them out. Their products are crafted with the highest quality ingredients, free from artificial additives, and meticulously designed to support your overall well-being. It's like giving your body the pure, clean fuel it deserves. Head over to organicfarmer.com, that's farmer with a PH, and use code WithoutMaps at checkout for 20% off site-wide. Trust me, your body will thank you. Welcome to Without Maps, the podcast. I'm your host, travel writer and rabble-rouser, Daniel Scheffler. For the last 2 decades, I've been working as a travel writer for publications like the New York Times, Condé Nast Traveler, and the Wall Street Journal. And I've traveled to about 130 countries and stayed at more than 2,500 hotels. If you don't know me at all, well, now is as good a time as ever to get acquainted. I was born in Africa, bred in Europe, and now I live in America. And with this mix of an accent and as much wit as I can muster up, I shall offer you some heart knowledge. This show is a delight of travel stories and some lessons from the world showcasing the humanity I believe in. This is what we call good old-fashioned storytelling. Some that will make you weep in a teacup or laugh inappropriately in public. Plus, interviews with some of the world's most compelling humans. My belief is that travel is a mirror of ourselves and a reminder to have zero expectations, to let connections happen, and to avoid the preconceived ideas we foster. The show is for people willing to forego the guidebook and the map and let travel be their convoy. So, out with the biased and in with the unbidden. From the dive bars of New Jersey to the magic of New Delhi, from Disney to Denmark, I'll be sharing magical experiences and stories. As a travel writer, my typical month includes forcing my husband onto a flight to somewhere like Portugal to go buy leather gloves in the world's tiniest shop, or being saddled up on a mechanical bull at a gay rodeo in Dallas. Or I could be foraging with Aboriginals in Western Australia. So please join me as I venture into the world without maps. Welcome back to Without Maps. I'm your host, Daniel Scheffler. For today's episode, we are staying right here in America. Thrill us all? Well, that's the question. The American obsession with theme parks is so illustrious that I was determined to find out for myself exactly what that is. Apple pie, Thanksgiving, guns and God, and yes, theme parks. This is, in part, the American national identity. Or is it a little sneaky insight into its very soul and character? Next time you're with an immigrant, or Dolly Parton, who's from a little dot in Sevier County, ask them and listen carefully to their perspective. Who is America? The country's national identity has over hundreds of years shifted with a beautiful combination of Native American, European, Asian, Middle Eastern, Pacific Islander, African, and Latin American influences. I'm sure I've left some out, but you know. Today, America is still the greatest mingle of cultures on the planet. And although the revolting Make America Great Again contracted with a white, extreme conservative experience, the arc of history is oh so long and shall expand yet again. A national identity is, after all, socially constructed, and therefore can be deconstructed and freshened up. The way South Africa, the Rainbow Nation, my home, did after Nelson Mandela came out of prison. And I assume Korea is going to when they find a solution to their crisis. You could argue that it's a little easier to find homogeny in Norway, Ghana, or India when it comes to common points like values or languages, even though India has over 100, and cuisine, even though Ghana has every possible tribal or family recipe, or even music, well, even though Norway has thousands of folklore. In the US, this is far more difficult. The magic of the world that is the prescription of national identity is eroding faster. Even when you see white supremacists parading in Charlottesville, Virginia, shamelessly emboldened by the administration, we as a world identity are greatly also turning caramel, queer, and atheist, whether you can see it or not. According to this great book by Richard Reeves called Dream Hoarders, it's not the 1% but the 20% upper middle class that is an interesting statistic to look at. You think real America is at the airport with you boarding a flight, well, think again. Inequality is preventing real America to ever intersect. Or is it just us coastal elites going over the flyover states? But where is the intersection of truly American values? Where is the visible experience of that great American dream? Where did the Great Gatsby leave us? And unfortunately, Trump pick us up. The television, when the Twin Towers came down on 9/11, gave the country a marker. And apparently Roseanne, the reboot, did something similar on screens across the country not so long ago. The great equalizer that is the subway womb of New York is a tangible one. Well, so is Walmart, where America shops. But it is the faux-filled, shiny and bright theme park that holds and thrills real America and brings every possible iteration of the country together. We're going to take a little break to have a word from our sponsors. Hi everyone, I want to share something that's been a game changer for my health. Organic Farmer. That's farmer with a PH and an ER. If you're looking for top quality, plant-based nutrition, you've got to check them out. Their products are crafted with the highest quality ingredients, free from artificial additives, and meticulously designed to support your overall well-being. It's like giving your body the pure, clean fuel it deserves. Head over to organicfarmer.com, that's farmer with a PH, and use code WithoutMaps at checkout for 20% off site-wide. Trust me, your body will thank you. Theme park is fundamentally different to any other public space in this country. Here, you are happy as a clam, whether you're on edibles or not, and trying to extend your time whilst having fun with the entire family, or apparently the entire country. What could be more American than quality family time with hundreds of other families right next to you, spending your very hard-earned capitalist dollars? Regardless of your race, your gender, your religion, or even your politics. The first recorded theme park in the world, Animal Park's Hill, opened in 1583 in Denmark. America, over the last century or so, decided that our first iteration amusement parks and picnic areas weren't quite enough to entertain us. Coney Island in the 1880s expanded on this idea and offered rides and sideshows. Can you believe they were called freak shows at some point? But the true first theme park in America was Santa Claus Land in Indiana in the 1940s, with rides and daily appearances by the inexhaustible Santa himself. So what has attracted Americans for almost a century to these theme parks in every single state? Are they looking for escape, for nostalgia, entertainment, or is it simply the greatest social experiment of our collective national identity? More than 71 million people visited theme parks last year. 6 of the top 10 most searched destinations in the world, virtually every year, were American amusement or theme parks. 5 were ahead of the Great Wall of China. So there really is a little bit of something for everyone. Walt Disney World and Universal Studios, both in Florida, are of course the big favorites. Mickey and Minnie never looked better. Have they had work done? And Harry Potter's world continues to dazzle. Also, the very impressive Dollywood in Tennessee. That is the finest alternative to the big guns. Maybe Sesame Place in Pennsylvania, which is the first autism-certified amusement park in the world, should be a choice for you too. Theme parks are meant to put you as close to death as possible without actually killing you. At Universal Studios, the Hulk shoots you into the skies and bangs you right back down again, and within a few minutes, you've flipped your stomach and left your mind's troubles behind. Yeah, I've done that. Trust me, it's rough. The ultimate escape, right? Isn't this the American experience? Bigger, better, larger, faster, harder. A moment where you are the superhero, you are defying your body's limitations, but yet you are still safe since you're strapped in. It's all the reward without really any risk. How utterly bold. The Greek gods and the Vikings would scoff at this, but Americans can't get enough of this ersatz version of real adventure. Theme parks also offer you nostalgia, while making sure you're aware of how positive the future looks. And since you're standing in long lines, it means whatever's waiting for you at the front simply must be good, right? And don't forget the game of almost, where you somehow, nearly every single time, just about win that teddy bear. Coincidence it is not. And since you're surrounded by strangers, all indulging, you're more inclined to do exactly the same. 2 funnel cakes, a slushie, and some cotton candy for me, please. Oh, whilst you're at it, a fried Oreo. Because, you know, I'm American too. Without Maps, the podcast is produced by Chandler Mays and written by me, Daniel Scheffler. Emotional support by Michael and the best dog in the world, Ella. Until the next episode, bon voyage and happy landings. Hi everyone, I want to share something that's been a game changer for my health. Organic Farmer. That's farmer with a PH and an ER. If you're looking for top quality, plant-based nutrition, you've got to check them out. Their products are crafted with the highest quality ingredients, free from artificial additives, and meticulously designed to support your overall well-being. It's like giving your body the pure, clean fuel it deserves. Head over to organicfarmer.com, that's farmer with a PH, and use code WithoutMaps at checkout for 20% off site-wide. Trust me, your body will thank you.